Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to the Draxall Sports Complex here in St. Anne. It's match day 24 and the big clash today. Mount Pleasant against Arnett Gardens. Mount Pleasant, the defending champions, against the many-time winners, Arnett Gardens. Decent crowd on hand here for this game. The second of a doubleheader. We saw Portmore United going down by a goal to nil to Vere United in the opening game. Portmore United losing for the first time in 17 matches. So they lost 1-0 to Vere United. And we are ready now for the big one. Mount Pleasant against Arnett Gardens. We pause for the national anthem of Jamaica. The anthem of Jamaica as we run through the starting teams for this encounter. We start with the visitors, Arnett Gardens. They come into this contest on 45 points. Mount Pleasant on 50 points and at the top of the standings. Starting for Arnett Gardens this afternoon, Eric Edwards wearing number 55, the goalkeeper. Number 4, Shavani Willis. Number 6, Joel Jones. Number 23, DeAndre Cunningham. Number 19, Philando Wong. Number 8, Marlon Martin. Number 22, Roshane Thompson. Number 10, Rashiki Kelson. Number 18, Jaheim Thomas. Number 11, Shay Smith. And number 13, and captain, Fabian Reed. On the bench for Arnett Gardens this afternoon, we have Richardo White, Kevon McGregor, Roderick Granville, Keneldo Brown, Kimani Airborne, Shadiko Wizard, Nikashi Murray, Jamon Shepherd, and Shane Watson. Of course, Xavier Gilbert is the coach of the Arnett Gardens team. Starting for Mount Pleasant this afternoon, we have Tafari Chambers in goal, wearing number 77. We have number 3 and the captain, Ladale Ritchie. Number 4, Fitzroy Cummings. Number 6, Melvin Doxilly. Number 33, Shaquille Da. Number 12, Kimoni Bailey. Number 28, Tevin Shaw. Number 18, Shaquille Bradford. Number 14, Sule Makala. Number 9, Daniel Green. And number 7, Devontae Campbell. The reserves from Mount Pleasant, Ramon Howell, Leonardo Rankin, Romeo Guthrie, Kimani Campbell, Demario Phillips, Okwasa Chung, Atafaroy Bygrave, and Kevon Isaacs. Coach Theodore Whitmore and the sporting director for Mount Pleasant, Paul Christie. The officials for this encounter, Alexi Perry is the man in the middle, and he'll be assisted by Stephanie Dale Ye Singh and Oje Doheny. Okito Nicholson is the 4th official, and the match commissioner is Dolores Williamson. So we're getting ready for the start here at Draxall for this big one here this afternoon. Always a big encounter between Mount Pleasant and Arnett Gardens, and we expect nothing less than an exciting encounter here this afternoon. Mount Pleasant with the kickoff. The anticipation very high. Neither of these teams have lost in their last 5 matches. Arnett Gardens starting this game in 4th position and Mount Pleasant at the top of the table. We're on the way here at Draxall. Mount Pleasant kicking towards the Steertown end, and Arnett Gardens, they're kicking towards the goal towards the St. Anne Polo Club. Here is McCullough with the goal kick. Cummings in possession, plays it back inside to McCullough. He dribbles forward, plays it left side, trying to find Devontae Campbell. Campbell using his speed to get to it, yes. Plays it back to Daniel Green. Green back to Campbell. Campbell turns, tries to beat his man. Still in possession, Campbell gets it back to Green, Daniel Green, at the edge of the area. Gets it now to Doxley, looks to crack a shot. Here's a shot. Blocked by the defense for Arnett Gardens. Here is Cummings getting possession once again, and he kicks it high, way over the crossbar, does Fitzroy Cummings. So the action is on in earnest here at Draxall. Early settings. Here is Shaw. Plays it left side to Campbell. Campbell trying to get by his man, turns it inside, chips it inside, and it's headed out by the defense. Jaheim Thomas. Here's the corner kick. Headed by Shaw. Cleared one time. Or attempted clearance. It's back with Mount Pleasant. Comes all the way out now. And Arnett Gardens in possession. Counter-attacking move from the Arnett Gardens team. Plays it inside. Fabian Davis is, that should be Fabian Reed, is there waiting for it. And it's played into touch for a corner to Arnett Gardens. So Arnett Gardens winning a corner there. Looks to be DeAndre Cunningham that is going across to take this corner. Here is Cunningham with the corner. Left-sided corner to be kicked right-footed. Cleared one time. Misses the clearance. Does the Mount Pleasant defense, but it goes into the arms of Chambers safely. Here is Kimoni Bailey trying to get onto the end of that one. Shields it outside, and it's a throw to Mount Pleasant. Throw quickly taken. Comes back to Shaw. Ladale Ritchie, the captain, has it now. Plays it left side to Dyer. Dyer knocks it forward to Campbell. One time play from Campbell. Gets it to Doxley. Comes back to McCullough. Gets it to Campbell. Campbell gets by his man, Jaheim Thomas. But he plays it Devontae. Here is Arnett Gardens being hustled off the ball by Doxley. They win a throw. Arnett Gardens. Here is Jaheim Thomas with the throw, or that should be Cunningham. Gets it to Reed. Here is Shaquille Bradford with it. Gets it to Kimoni Bailey. Shot blocked by the goalkeeper. Excellent save by the goalkeeper, Eric Edwards, for the Arnett Gardens team. Kimoni Bailey hitting it one time there. And goalkeeper Edwards dive full length to pull off a magnificent save. Here is Daniel Green being brought down. Whistle on the play. Referee Alexi Perry says free kick to Mount Pleasant. He plays it back to McCullough. And McCullough plays it back into his own half to Ladale Ritchie, who knocks it right side to Cummings. Cummings gets it to Shaw. Shaw back to Cummings. Ball goes into touch. And throw to Mount Pleasant, quickly taken. Here is Shaw being brought down from behind. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Ball played all the way across. Lovely first touch from Devontae Campbell. Dribbles forward now. Brought down. Whistle on the play. And referee looks as if he's going to be going to his pocket. Takes out the yellow card as a conversation. And then awards it to number 23. That's DeAndre Cunningham getting the yellow card. Unofficially, in the 7th minute, so free kick to Mount Pleasant, just above the top of the penalty area, just to the left of the arc. 4 Mount Pleasant players around it. Sule McCullough walks away, leaves 3. Daniel Green, Melvin Doxley. Cummings walks away. Here is Daniel Green now, setting up to take this free kick for Mount Pleasant. 4-man wall. Here is Green with the kick. Chips it forward. Into the back of the net. Mount Pleasant takes the lead. Brilliant free kick from Daniel Green. Makes it number 7 for the season. Daniel Green on the score sheet once again for Mount Pleasant. Eric Edwards had absolutely no chance. And Mount Pleasant takes the lead here at Draxall as the sun comes out in all its brilliance. And the spectators here roar in approval. Daniel Green on target for Mount Pleasant. Mount Pleasant 1. Arnett Gardens 0. I'm sure we have a game on hand here because Arnett Gardens will not take this sitting down. Let's see what happens. Here is Fabian Reed with the kickoff. Mount Pleasant conceding a throw on the far side. Comes all the way back to Joel Jones. Goalkeeper Edwards with it, plays it back to Jones. Jones comes forward. Intercepted by Sule McCullough. Comes to Green. Here is Green in possession, trying to get it to Bradford. Bradford just missed getting onto the end of that one. And goalkeeper Edwards says thank you. And gobbles up this one. Arnett Gardens starting another attack. Comes to Cunningham. He knocks it back to Jones. And Jones plays it back to his goalkeeper. Here is Jones with it once again. Coming forward. Plays it long. Intercepted now by Cummings for Mount Pleasant. But it comes all the way back to Wong. Plays it across. Blocked. Arnett in possession on the left side. Green coming back to defend. And Cunningham plays it all the way back to his goalkeeper. 1-0 the score here at Draxall. Mount Pleasant in front on a Daniel Green free kick. Cunningham gets it back to Jones once again, and he plays it all the way across to the far side. Finds Wang. Here is Jones again. Plays it long once again, and it comes to goalkeeper Chambers for Mount Pleasant. Here is Chambers now with it. Bowls it to Campbell. Campbell plays it back to Dyer. Fumbles with it, does Dyer. Gets it back to Campbell. Dribbles down the line. Intercepted there by Nelson. And it goes into touch. Or that should be Kelson. Here is Ladale Ritchie playing it long. Trying to find Kimoni Bailey. Intercepted by Wang. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Cummings with it. Just below the halfway line. Place it inside. Jones comes forward. Comes now to the number 10, Kelson. Kelson in the penalty area with it for Arnett Gardens. Goal kick indicated by the referee. The Arnett Gardens supporters believing that should be a penalty and voice their objection. Just getting to understand that Philando Wang is not Wang, it's Philando Wing. Been calling him Wang all throughout the commentary, but it's actually Philando Wing. Corner kick to Mount Pleasant. Here's the corner kick to be taken by Bailey. Comes across, headed by the Arnett Gardens defense. Comes out into the midfield. Comes to Campbell. A whistle on the play there. Kick to Arnett Gardens. Here's a free kick midway their own half for Arnett Gardens. Goalkeeper Edwards with it. Knocks it to Jones. Once again he plays it long upfield trying to find Fabian Reed. Unsuccessful. Reed now gets it to Kelson. Kelson in possession, and it goes into touch for a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. 1-0 the score here at Drax Hall. Mount Pleasant 1, Arnett Gardens 0. Goalkeeper Chambers getting ready to take this kick. Here is Sule McCullough defending for Mount Pleasant. Another goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Sunshine once again. Here is Fabian, or the Arnett Gardens coming forward once again. Dyer with it. Plays it back to his goalkeeper. Boots it back upfield. Lovely play there by Arnett Gardens. Whistle on the play there. Mount Pleasant being penalized for that play. So a free kick won by Arnett Gardens.
Nah, do this, no water. Nah, do this. Huh? Me? Oh, I don't know. But you love my game, man? You look like you love me today.
Player getting some attention there. Not quite sure. Looks to be Fabian Reed, the captain. Making his way off the field. Here is Arnett Gardens with the free kick on the far side. Just into the Mount Pleasant half. Goalkeeper Chambers missing that one. It's bouncing around in the area. And it is now played into touch. Goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Heading towards 20 minutes in this encounter. Campbell gets it to McCullough. Plays it forward, trying to find Bradford. Bradford on the end of it now, just outside the box. Makes his way to the box, crosses, head towards goal, misses. Daniel Green missing that header there. Mount Pleasant still in possession. Kimoni Bailey on the right side, turns it inside. And the goalkeeper, Eric Chambers. Or that should be Eric Edwards. Cleans up the mess. Glorious opportunity there for Daniel Green to make it 2. Bradford making his way into the box and making the cross. But Green was unable to get onto the end of it. Here is Cunningham controlling that one in his chest. McCullough gains possession, plays it forward. Jones not handling that one as well as he would have liked, but Willis is there to assist. Here is Jones. He dribbles forward. Comes to Cunningham. Here is Cunningham. Preventing that one from going over the line. Plays it across now. Hey, beautiful save there by Chambers. It had goal written all over it. But Fabian Reed is a man you don't give those opportunities. Almost getting it into the back of the net there, Fabian Reed. But Chambers was equal to the task and pushed it around the right upright. So it remains Mount Pleasant 1, Arnett Gardens 0. Corner kick to be taken by Arnett Gardens. Short corner taken. Looks to be another corner to Arnett Gardens. Like there will be a change of strategy this time for Arnett Gardens. Will not be a short corner this time. Here is a corner kick. High into the air. Mount Pleasant player going down. Dyer. Ball played forward by Mount Pleasant. Here is Marlon with it. It's Marlon Martin. Comes back to Jones. Here is Bradford with it. Gets it back to McCullough. He plays it forward now. Finds Campbell. Campbell. Oh, lovely. Turning Jones inside out. He's brought down. No foul, says the referee. And Fabian Reed is trying to get onto the end of this one. But Shaquille Dyer saves the day and knocks it back to McCullough. McCullough gets it to Shaw. Shaw to Campbell. Campbell back to Shaw. Comes back to McCullough for Mount Pleasant. Plays it all the way back to Dyer. Battle between Smith and McCullough. McCullough wins the battle, wins a throw for Mount Pleasant. Plays it back to McCullough. McCullough trying to pump it forward. Deflection of Thomas. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Here is Green. To McCullough. McCullough boots it forward. Trying to find Bradford. He's impeded. And the referee, Alexi Perry, penalizes Shavani Willis for that. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. We're into the 25th minute of this encounter here at Draxall. Mount Pleasant leading by a goal to nil. Goal scored in the 9th minute by Daniel Green. Well executed free kick. Here is Steven Shaw. It comes to Doc Silly. Chips it forward, trying to find Green. Overhit. Goes into touch for a goal kick. To Arnett Gardens. I don't move for shit, none. Looks to be a water break. Commentator needs a water break too. Arnett Gardens. DeAndre Cunningham to take the kick. Here is the kick. Headed out by McCullough. Bradford heads it on. Goes into touch for a throw to Arnett Gardens. Arnett Gardens going down the left side. Loses possession. Cunningham going all the way across once again to take this corner kick. Here is Cunningham now with the corner kick. Headed out by Shaw. Comes to Bradford. Dribbles over the line. Gets by his man. Loses possession. As Marlon Martin steps up to take it. Comes all the way back to Kimoni Bailey. Heads it into touch. And a throw.
You're too long.
Long ball played upfield. Good first touch there from Shea Smith. Plays it inside. Trying to find Fabian Reed, does so. But Reed makes a hash of it. Yellow card there to Roshani Thompson. The number 22 for Arnett Gardens. Roshane Thompson. Here is Ladale Richard, the captain, to take the kick.
Now listen to your coach.
Campbell unable to get to that one. Pass behind him. Here is Martin with it, being hounded by Devontae Campbell. Cummins started, stopped. Arnett Gardens in possession into the penalty box. Cummins wins the battle. Here is Thompson. And Campbell comes away with it. Campbell commits a foul. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Almost at the same spot of the last free kick. Here is Cunningham now to take this free kick for Arnett Gardens. Punched away by Chambers. The goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant comes to Kimoni Bailey. Gets by his man, does Kimoni Bailey. Tearing down the right side of the field. Turns it inside. Intercepted there by Willis. And Arnett Gardens regains possession. In their own half with it. Comes to Jones. Jones knocks it to Willis. And Willis plays it back to his goalkeeper. Jones slips. Here is Bradford. Shot towards goal. Over the crossbar. Should have done better with that one, Bradford. Mount Pleasant continues to lead by a goal to nil. Goal kick taken quickly by the goalkeeper, Edwards. It's back with Green for Mount Pleasant. He's brought down, no whistle on the play. Comes back to Cunningham. Being hounded there by McCullough. Wins a free kick. Cunningham takes it himself. Plays it all the way across. Intercepted by Cummings. And Arnett are back in possession. Long ball played forward. McCullough unable to get onto the end of that one. And Arnett Gardens, they win a corner. Taken short by Cunningham. Plays it inside, headed out by McCullough. Finds Bailey on the far side. He starts another dribble, beats his man nicely. The crowd roars in approval. Stops, turn, inside. Finds, trying to find Daniel Green. But Daniel Green too far forward. And it rolls behind him. Here is Smith. Trying to find Reed. Comes back now to Campbell. Campbell holding up the play and plays it all the way back to Dyer. Dyer knocks it to his goalkeeper, Chambers. Chambers gets it to Cunningham. And Cunningham plays it into touch for a throw to Arnett Gardens. Here is Arnett starting another attack. Smith loses possession. Bradford trying to get onto the end of that one. Nice play by Daniel Green. Into the box he goes. Turns it, trying to turn it forward inside. Loses possession. And Arnett Gardens are back in possession. Comes back to Thompson. Thompson plays it left side. It's back with Thompson. Just inside the Mount Pleasant half. You know, going up to the bus. Cunningham with it. Bradford is down in the Mount Pleasant, in the Arnett Gardens penalty area. Huh? So we're back in action. Bradford makes his way back onto the field. Thompson coming forward for Arnett Gardens once again. Ball played all the way back to Willis. Willis coming forward now. Plays it right side to Jones. Thompson rove in the middle of the field here. It's all over the place. Taking control of the midfield for Arnett Gardens. Whistle on the play there. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Comes to Jones. Willis with it once again. Thompson again. Comes now to Thomas. Dribbles forward. Here is Bradford. Plays it right side, trying to find Daniel Green. Unsuccessful. As Arnett Gardens intercept. Here is Thompson once again. Jones gets it back to Thompson. Thompson. Arnett Gardens in possession. Shot towards goal. Just missing the right upright there. Whistle on the play.
Well, your eye look like it a shot, so one to your eye.
What is
You go for
that?
last night.
She came up on the road.
How many things at church will you do?
I went to church this morning. I was so clean church. I took her. Look at her. Uncle Rob, look at her. She took me at her. Stand up, stand up! You think I can manage?
She put you up.
She put me.
Here is Green coming forward for Mount Pleasant once again. Loses possession. Comes to Kelson. Kelson has it. Being hustled there by Sule Makala.
Come on. You don't do nothing. Come on, man.
Referee awards a free kick to Arnett Gardens. Player looks to be okay, getting some treatment on the sideline. That's Kelson. Rashiki Kelson back in business. Here is Cunningham now with a free kick for Arnett Gardens. Makala not allowing that one to pass him. Kelson trying to get between two Mount Pleasant players. Here is Doxley heading this one forward. Only gets it as far as Jones for Arnett Gardens. Cummings wins possession there. Gets it to Bailey. Bailey has it. Plays it back to Cummings. Cummings makes a bad pass. Succeeds in getting it to Fabian Reed. Arnett Gardens still in possession. Here is Cunningham with it. Plays it inside. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson back to Cunningham. Plays it inside. Intercepted by Makala. Green now in possession. Plays it long forward. Bradford trying to get onto the end of it. Being prevented by Willis. Whistle on the play. Goal kick to Arnett Gardens. Fourth official indicated that an additional 3 minutes will be played. So we are into injury time, first half injury time in this encounter here at Draxall. Shea Smith with it over on the far side, gets it to Thompson. Thompson plays it across the center circle, gets it to Willis. Willis plays it forward, loses possession. as Doxley comes forward with it, gets it to Bradford. Bradford plays it to Devontae Campbell. Here's Devontae Campbell making his way into the penalty area. Shot towards goal over the crossbar. Campbell unable to keep that one down. As Mount Pleasant continues to lead this contest by 1-0. Here is Arnett Gardens starting another attack. Thompson loses possession. Interception there from Martin. Arnett Gardens come forward once again. And it's played into touch.
Oh.
Yep. Here's a throw for Arnett. Shay Smith. Here's a cross. Headed out by Ladale Ritchie. Not successful in getting it as far as he would have wanted. But there's a whistle on the play. And referee Perry says a free kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Chambers now with the kick. Here's a whistle. Half-time here in this contest between Mount Pleasant and Arnett Gardens here at Drax Hall. Mount Pleasant leading by 1-0. Goal scored in the 9th minute by Daniel Green, making it his 7th of the season. As we go into the half-time interval, Mount Pleasant leading by 1-0. We're back for second half action here at Drax Hall. Mount Pleasant against Arnett Gardens. Mount Pleasant leading by 1-0. Teams coming into this match on 50 and 45 points respectively. And here we have the kickoff. Fabian Reed with it for Arnett Gardens. Headed out by McCalla. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Sule McCalla with the kick for Mount Pleasant. Getting it all the way over onto the right side. Intercepted by Philando Wing. Here is Doxley. Gets it to Shaw. Plays it left side of Shaw to Campbell. Mount Pleasant loses possession. Here is Kelson. Gets it. Cummings with it. Plays it forward. Trying to get to Bailey. Whistle on the play. Handled ball by Bailey. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Willis knocks it back to his goalkeeper. And it comes to Jones. Thompson. Back to Jones. Willis. To Wing. Gets by Bailey, does wing. Plays it forward to Fabian Reed. He's unable to control it. And it rolls to the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, Chambers. Earlier we saw Portmore losing their unbeaten streak, going down on a late strike. To Veer United. Whistle on the play there. Yellow card shown there by the referee. Looks to be Smith receiving that yellow card. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. On the left side, looks to be Daniel Green. Once again with this free kick. Here is Green. Chips it inside and it goes wayward. Goal kick to Arnett Gardens. Green unable to replicate what he did in the first half to give Mount Pleasant the lead. Here is Marlon Martin. Gets it to, looks to be Jones over there. Goalkeeper bangs it long upfield. Gets it as far as Cummings. Bailey unable to keep it on the field. Throw to Arnett Gardens. Good play there by Shaw. Brought down. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Here is Ladale Ritchie with the kick. The experienced defender. Daniel Green applying some pressure in the penalty area there. Unable to get to it. His goalkeeper Edwards gathers it. Boots it upfield now, does Edwards. Here is Green with it. In his own half. McCullough. Doxley trying to get it to Bailey. Bailey gets it now. Good first touch. Comes to Cummings. Cummings with it. Puts it into touch. Here is Willis with a throw. Gets it to Fabian Reed. Hustled off the ball there by Ladale Ritchie. Here is Bradford being brought down there. Both players on the field trying to untangle themselves from each other. Jones and Bradford. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. They lead by a goal to nil.
No more.
Big crowd here at Draxall for this encounter. Ladale Ritchie trying to find Duck. That looks to be Bailey, unsuccessful. Doxley puts that one into touch. Throw to Arnett Gardens. We are into second half action here at Draxall. And Mount Pleasant leading by a goal to nil. Daniel Green, the goal scorer. Here is Willis with a kick. Gets it into the box. Headed out. Bradford win the foot race there and goes all the way into the box. Here is Shaquille Bradford. Shot towards goal. Saved by the goalkeeper, and it comes back into play. Rolls into touch for a throw to Mount Pleasant. Bad choice there by Bradford, trying to pass that one. Thought the better option would have been to shoot towards goal. Here is the throw. Here is Doxley. Loses possession. Arnett Gardens on the counter attack. Into the Mount Pleasant half. And the Shaquille Dyer allows it to roll. Goalkeeper had some difficulty in claiming possession as Arnett Gardens get ready for a double change. Ready to enter the field. So to his number 12, Kimani Airborne. Number 18 being replaced, that Jaheim Thomas. And number 10, that's Roshiki Kelson making his exit. So 2 substitutions there for Arnett Gardens. Roshiki Kelson and Jaheim Thomas out. They're replaced by Kimani Airborne and Jamon Shepherd. Mount Pleasant in possession in their own half. Dyer gets it back into the penalty area to his goalkeeper, who boots it upfield. Here is Green. Loses possession. Arnett Gardens once again regains possession. Wing knocks it back to Willis. Willis gets it back to Jones. Thompson plays it forward. And Mount Pleasant regains possession. Here is Chambers. Rolls this one to his captain. He plays it left side to Cummings. Bailey unable to gather that one. Sulo McCullough easily heads this one back to his goalkeeper. Here is Campbell. Unable to get by Thompson, but wins a throw on the far side. McCullough with the throw.
Okay. Los politics po kami mga pumapapalo.
Here is Devontae Campbell in the penalty area. Gets it across the goal. Too far across. Unable to find any Mount Pleasant players. Here is Arnett Gardens on the counter attack. Number 12, the substitute, Airborne. And it goes into touch.
That's the boss one. Yeah, good.
For a goal kick to Mount Pleasant.
If you have done it, you come to it.
Hello. Let our ex-soldier or something bigger.
Bradford unable to keep that one on the field. Wing with a quick throw. Changes his mind. Gets it to Fabian Reed. Cheekily handling the ball. Thought referee would not have seen that one. Here is Richie with the kick. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Love the ball across the field there. Comes to Airborne. Thank you.
Yeah, give me highlight. Give me highlight. Give me highlight.
Here is Mount Pleasant building another attack. Trying to find Bradford. Unable to. It comes back now to Airborne. Trying to get to his fellow substitute. Unsuccessful. As Shepherd is unable to get onto the end of that one. Mount Pleasant leading by 1-0 here at Draxall. Big crowd here. Watching the proceedings. They need something to cheer about. It's been since the 9th minute that they've had something to cheer about. Here is Chambers with the goal kick. Ball goes into touch. Through to Arnett Gardens. Heading towards 1 hour in this game. So Wing has to change his mind. Plays it in the other direction. Good pass there from Reed to Airborne. Being hustled by 3 Mount Pleasant defenders. They win possession now. And Cummins plays it upfield. Gets it only as far as Willis. Arnett Gardens in possession. Thompson is the man on the far side. Loses possession now, does Arnett Gardens. Green loses his footing. Here is Willis coming forward once again. Plays it across. Comes to Campbell. Campbell dribbles forward, over dribbles. And Jones is able to clear that one. Plays it into touch. Throw to Mount Pleasant. McCullough with the throw for Mount Pleasant. Deep into the Arnett Gardens half. Comes all the way back into the Mount Pleasant half of the field. Richie gets it to Cummings. Cummings gets it to Kimoni Bailey. Bailey dribbling back into his own half, gets it to Shaw. Shaw plays it right side to Cummings. Cummings knocks it forward to Shaw once again. Shaw trying to get it to Bailey. Does so now. Bailey in possession on the right side. Trying to get inside, plays it inside. Succeeds only in getting it to Jones. Comes back to Shaw. Shaw gets it to Cummings. Cummings plays it all the way over on the far side. Lovely first touch there from Devontae Campbell. He tries to dribble forward, loses possession, does Campbell. And Arnett Gardens come away with it once again. They lose possession. Mount Pleasant has it now. Campbell gets it to McCalla. Comes back to Sule McCalla. Here is McCalla. Cleared one time by Edwards, the goalkeeper for Arnett Gardens. Double substitution coming up for Mount Pleasant. Number 12. That's Kimoni Bailey coming out. And number 10, Demario Phillips comes in. Number 7, Devontae Campbell is replaced by number 17, Romeo Guthrie. So, double substitution for Mount Pleasant. They lead by a goal to nil. So Campbell makes his exit from the far side. And the Guthrie comes onto the field. Here is Willis with it for Arnett Gardens. Gets it to Wing. Wing plays it upfield. Cleared by Doc Silly, but not far enough. Shaw with a header. Gets it to Cummings. First touch letting him down, Cummings. Here is Shepherd. Wing gets it to Willis. Willis finds Jones. Another player losing his foot in there. Here is Guthrie. Whistle on the play. Kick to Arnett Gardens. Airborne. Throw to Mount Pleasant. Fourteen matches between these teams. Mount Pleasant winning 5. Arnett winning 4, 5 drawn. Here is Shaw trying to get to Bradford. He's been hounded, pulled, pushed. Whistle on the play. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Demario Phillips standing over this one. Could be a dangerous position for Arnett to have conceded a free kick. Here is Phillips. 4-man wall. Sule McCalla with the header. Cummings with another header. And Arnett Gardens come away with it this time. Ladale Ritchie receiving for Mount Pleasant. boots it into touch. And the throw to Arnett Gardens. Wing with the throw. Guthrie hounding Shepherd. Here is Thompson once again. Shepherd with it. And it's brought down. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. That was close. Almost looked to have been inside the box there. But Shepherd broke away and was heading towards goal. So here is Arnett Gardens now with the free kick. '69th minute, free kick towards goal. Ricochets off the wall, comes back into play. Mount Pleasant in possession, whistle on the play. Demario Phillips fouled there, just below the halfway line. Arnett Gardens seeking the equalizer here. Mount Pleasant seeking to double the score. McCalla with the kick. Plays it across to Cummings. Cummings with a long pass. Finds Daniel Green. Daniel Green trying to dribble inside. Loses possession. Arnett Gardens come away with it once again. Headed there by the veteran Ladale Ritchie. Staves off the danger. It comes back to Shepherd as Arnett regains possession. Chips it inside. And the Shea Smith just missing out and getting a good hold on that header. Goes into touch for a throw to a goal kick to Mount Pleasant. Players are back out on the field. And Richie has it for Mount Pleasant. Plays it inside to Doxley. Doxley finds Demario Phillips on the left side. Can mix up there between the defense for Mount Pleasant and the goalkeeper, Chambers, who comes forward and makes the clearance and averts the danger. Throw won by Arnett Gardens. They take it now. Puts it back into touch for a throw to Mount Pleasant. Just about midway, their own half. Another throw to Mount Pleasant, or rather to Arnett Gardens. Here is Green, gets it to Guthrie. Demario Phillips has it, plays it back to Cummings. Cummings to Richie. Gets it to Phillips. Plays it back to Cummings. Trying to find Guthrie. Arnett Gardens come away with it once again through Marlon Martin. Gets it to Shepherd. Shepherd plays it straight to Shaquille Dyer for Mount Pleasant. They lose possession once again. Here is Phillips, clipped from behind by Smith. Free kick won by Arnett by Mount Pleasant. Willis. Bradford trying to get by him. Does so. Plays it inside. Finds Guthrie. Here is Guthrie. Plays it to Green. Green in possession. At the top of the area. Shot towards goal. By Guthrie. And Edwards is there to hold on to it. So Guthrie trying to double the lead there for Mount Pleasant. Powerfully struck shot. But goalkeeper Eric Edwards was well positioned and easily handled it. Arnett Gardens without their young schoolboy sensation today. Out on national duty. As they make another substitution, number 16, Kevon McGregor. He replaces Shea Smith. So Smith making his exit and McGregor making his entry. Here is Guthrie coming forward with it in the center circle. Chips it to the left, trying to find Green. Green behind the play, unable to receive. And a throw to Arnett Gardens. Another throw to Arnett Gardens. Cummings plays it across to Phillips. Phillips knocks it back to Cummings. Chips it to Shaw. Shaw to Guthrie. Comes back to Shaw. Shaw back to Guthrie. Plays it forward. Trying to find Phillips. Phillips unable to receive that one. Shepherd has it in the center circle for Arnett Gardens. Here is Thompson once again. Dyer intercepts that play, that pass, but plays it into touch for a throw to Arnett Gardens on the far side. Mount Pleasant leading by a 1-0 here at Drax Hall.
Like everyone come with 16.
Here is Mount Pleasant through Romeo Guthrie once again, unable to get by his man in the center circle. And Arnett Gardens in possession once again. Gets it to the substitute. McGregor in the box is McGregor. Tackled up there. Loses possession. And Mount Pleasant clears it and it goes into touch for a throw. Here is Thompson. Here is Martin with it for Arnett Gardens. Plays it inside. Headed out there by Shaw. Sule Makala just policing the Arnett Gardens striker on that far side. Gives away a throw though. And once again it goes into touch. But this time a throw to Mount Pleasant. Here's Makala with the throw to Dyer. Plays it upfield, does Dyer. Demario Phillips not getting a hold of it as he would have liked. Arnett Gardens in possession at the top of the area. Interception there by Dyer. Comes back to wing. Willis has it. Thompson. Here is Fabian Reed. Whistle on the play. Fabian Reed lining up for a shot there. Interrupted there by the referee's whistle. Free kick to Mount Pleasant. Arnett Gardens getting ready for another substitution. Brown looks to be the man who's going to be coming on. Kenaldo Brown. And Mount Pleasant looks to be getting ready also for a substitution. Atafaroy Bygrave making his way to the fourth official. Here is Makala with that clearance. Throw to Arnett Gardens. Willis starts the attack once again to Shepherd. Doxley trying to get that one. Willis again with it. Comes forward. Lateral pass to Jones. Willis back with it. Plays it back to the right side to Jones. Jones back to Willis. In the center circle. Goes into the Mount Pleasant half now, does Willis. Interception there by Mount Pleasant. Arnett, Mount Pleasant with it once again. Demario Phillips turns it back to Cummings. Cummings plays it forward. Only succeeds in getting it to Shepherd. Here is Martin. Plays it inside. Finds Fabian Reed. Dangerous man in that area there for Arnett, Fabian Reed. Comes back now to wing on the right side. Gets it to Thompson. Thompson finds wing once again. Crosses it. And the goalkeeper Chambers comes out and just plucks that one out of the sky. Arnett Gardens stepping up the pace here in the offensive area. Green on the far side. Green trying to get it back to Makala. Goes into touch. So number 50, that's Atafaroy Bygrave, is replacing Shaquille Dyer. And number 22 coming out for Arnett Gardens. That's Thompson being replaced by Kenaldo Brown. Kenaldo Brown, the number 31. So substitution, Mount Pleasant and the Arnett Gardens. Player goes down there. Yellow card to the Mario Phillips. Free kick to Arnett Gardens. Phillips trying to boot this one forward. Here is Nadale Ritchie with this acrobatic play, getting it forward. Here is Atafaroy Bygrave with it there. Holding up the ball, getting it back to Green. Green gets it to Phillips. Phillips in possession on the far side, deep into the Arnett Gardens half. The ball comes off an Arnett Gardens player. So, looks to be a corner to Mount Pleasant. No, throw to Mount Pleasant. Indeed, it's a corner. So Shaw with the corner to Green, place it inside. Easily handled by Eric Edwards for Arnett Gardens. He boots this one upfield. Comes to Cummings. Cummings gets it back to Phillips. Phillips to Guthrie. It's back to McCullough. He plays it forward. Gets it to Tevin Shaw once again. Turns with it Shaw. Plays it back to Green. Green plays it inside to Phillips. Phillips gets it to Guthrie. Here is Guthrie trying to find Atafaroy Bygrave. Here's Bygrave with the shot. Well saved by Eric Edwards. Diving to his left and making a good save there. Bygrave on target. But Edwards equal to the task. And the score remains Mount Pleasant 1, Arnett Gardens 0. Another substitution coming up for Mount Pleasant. Ramon Howell coming forward, looks to be the man to be coming on. Okwasa Chung is also there. He's not been in action for a while. So Ramon Howell replaces Tevin Shaw. Howell replaced Tevin Shaw. So Tevin Shaw comes out and is being replaced by Ramon Howell. Another substitution, Daniel Green, the goal scorer, is being replaced by Okwasa Chung. So double substitution for Mount Pleasant. So Daniel Green comes out after scoring his 7th goal of the season. Bygrave puts that one into touch. Throw to Arnett Gardens. Howell gets his first touch, knocks it to Cummings. Gets it to Guthrie. Guthrie back to Howell. Howell loses possession. Daxley plays it to the left. Okwasa Chung, the fresh legs of Okwasa Chung, gets it, slips, plays it inside to Sule McCullough. McCullough with it now, coming inside. Here is McCullough, knocks it back to Daxley. Daxley plays it to the Mario Phillips on the right side. Here is Phillips, loses possession. Bygrave trying to get that one. Long pass there for Arnett Gardens. And they earn a throw there. Here is Shepherd trying to get inside. Passes it, and the goalkeeper, Chambers, handles that one efficiently for Mount Pleasant. Chung, having been out of action for a while, would want to get himself on the score sheet here today. Bygrave has also not scored in a while as well. Ball comes to Makala, who plays it back upfield. Guthrie loses possession. And the experienced Ladale Ritchie. The fourth official indicates a minimum of 6 minutes.
As the fourth official indicates, 6 minutes of added time to be played.
So we enter injury time now, with Mount Pleasant leading by 1-0. Still would want to double this lead, Mount Pleasant, as Arnett Gardens search for the equalizer. Guthrie plays it left side to Chung. Chung trying to beat his man, plays it back to Guthrie. Loses possession, does Mount Pleasant, and Arnett Gardens come away with it once again. Goal kick to Arnett, to Mount Pleasant. Here is Arnett Gardens on the attack once again. Shot towards goal, blocked by the goalkeeper. Well done by the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, Chambers. Glorious opportunity there for Arnett Gardens to strike the equalizer. It remains 1-0 in favor of Mount Pleasant. Long kick upfield by goalkeeper Chambers. Gets it to Bygrave. Bygrave chests it to Guthrie. Gets up quickly and is back on his feet, does Guthrie. Gets it to Phillips. Chung goes down. Makala with it, gets it to Phillips. Phillips plays it inside, gets it to Guthrie. Mount Pleasant regains possession. Daxley has it. Driving towards goal. Here's Chung with it now. Lining up a shot. Blocked. Shot towards goal. Oh, what a beauty! Okwasa Chung! He has been out of the team for a long time. And oh, what a glorious strike from Okwasa Chung. Mount Pleasant doubles the lead in injury time. Mount Pleasant 2, Arnett Gardens 1. That's a goal to win any match. Beautifully struck from his left foot. He has been watching Kimoni Bailey. Glorious strike there from Akwasa Chung. Must lift his confidence significantly with that strike. And I'm sure there's no way out for Arnett Gardens in this game. Mount Pleasant 2-0 up in injury time. Yellow card shown to Shivani Willis. You will not get them much better than that, for sure. It was struck so powerfully. Amazing strike. Here is Shepherd going forward for Arnett Gardens. Comes back to the substitute. Brown. Phillips plays it forward. No Mount Pleasant player there. Bygrave is the only Mount Pleasant player in the Arnett Gardens half at this time. Arnett Gardens attacking on the right side. They are still in possession, Arnett Gardens. And Mount Pleasant comes away with it once again. Atafaroy Bygrave trying to get a hold on this one. And Jones it is who breaks up that one. Here is Wing. Jones, Joel Jones plays it to the right side, loses possession. Chong loses it, goes down. Arnett Gardens on the attack. Here is the airborne, and play is broken up once again by Mount Pleasant. Guthrie into the Arnett Garden half with it now, plays it across to Chung. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he does. Here is Chung with it now. Walking forward, plays it to Guthrie. Here is Guthrie into the box, turns it to Bygrave, unable to get onto it at Bygrave. And it rolls harmlessly across the goal area. And it comes now to Airborne. Loses his footing and only succeeds in getting it to Cummings. And that's the final whistle there. Referee Alex Perry says it's over. So the big clash between Mount Pleasant and Arnett Gardens ends with victory for Mount Pleasant. They move now to 53 points. Arnett Gardens remain on 45 points. Mount Pleasant winning by 2-0. Daniel Green giving Mount Pleasant the lead on 9 minutes. A well-struck free kick. And Okwasa Chong closing the show with an amazing strike in injury time, making it Mount Pleasant 2, Arnett Gardens 0. So that's it here in this match day 24 encounter. Mount Pleasant securing win number 16 of the season. The winningest team in the competition by far. So it's Mount Pleasant 2, Arnett Gardens 0 here at Draxall on match day 24. Okay, coach, another big performance from the Mount Pleasant team. Whenever you meet these big teams, there's always a big performance. Talk to us about how it was today.
Well, we want to play every game the same. It doesn't really matter who the opponent is. I think we came out this afternoon, we played, we controlled the game. You know, we moved the ball around, we created chances, and we scored, and we keep a clean sheet.
The execution throughout the game, how pleased are you with it?
I'm somewhat pleased. I think we could have gotten more, especially in the final third of the pitch. If you look on the first half, we missed numerous goal scoring opportunities. But well done to the boys this afternoon.
Mount Pleasant seems to have the knack now to be coming up with some brilliant strikes. Talk to us about that.
Well, again, when you sit as a coach and see a strike like that this afternoon, I think, you know, it argues well for us and the team. So very pleased with what Okasa Chung has come on and his contribution to the team this afternoon.
One more point for to secure your semi-final place. How are you looking forward?
Well, again, we have 2 games. You know, we have Lion and Lime Mall. You know, so we are looking to get our maximum points on these games.
All right, thank you.
All right, then.
Faced a Mount Pleasant team today that scored 2 brilliant goals. How was the game for you?
I think the game was even, to be honest. It took 2 brilliance. They created some opening as well. You know, pace coming forward was very threatening from the Mount Pleasant strikers. But I think we handled some of it for most part. But again, 2 brilliant goals. And we just have to bounce back and deal with the next 2 games that are in front of us.
How pleased are you though? Were you with the execution of the Arnett Gardens?
No, there's still some things that I think we could have done better. We should have done better after even knowing what we had to do. I just didn't think we'd make that necessary adjustment as quick. We weren't as aggressive in our press and all of those. I think we allowed a little bit too much for the Mount Pleasant players to be a little bit too comfortable on the ball. And those are some areas I wasn't pleased with.
So the automatic semi-final spots up for grab. Arnett coming into this game in 4th position, 5 points behind Mount Pleasant. How are you looking forward now to secure an automatic semi-final?
We have 2 games, and we have to win the 2 games. We have 2 games to go, and we just have to win those 2 games. You know, we know it was going to come down to something like this. We have to control what we can control, and we can just have to win the next 2 games.